Apparently you can sit around and do all, it's okay. You don't have to do anything, it all happens. Magically appears.
There were a couple of moments on that island where people were cruel. I don't think I was as bad as maybe some people were making out, but I don't know.
She needs to make her mind up whether she's staying or going.
I think we've got to just accept that we're carrying her. You know, we're expecting her to do stuff.
Just find that very frustrating.
Yeah, I know it's frustrating.
It is the survival of the fittest, and I kept thinking, Lord of the Flies, Lord of the Flies.
Once you've been labelled as the weakest link, it's, you know, rightly or wrongly, you know, I probably was the weakest link, but once you've become labelled as that, it's almost impossible to shake that, because every single thing that you do is interpreted through this frame of, she's the lazy one.
Living in such close proximity left the islanders mentally and physically exposed.
I wasn't a massive fan of the hygiene situation on the island. Couldn't wash my hair, got very matted. I think most of it's fallen out now. By the second week, everyone smells like
I actually smell horrible. I smell like dead cats and fajitas.
We don't even have towels. I've just realised we don't even have towels to dry off.
No.
The hygiene over there, I mean, there was none, really. I mean, to be honest, I just dealt with it.
You got a little bit in that
We'll get it out. Thanks.
Oh, God, we've all got very close on this island.
Oh, how delightful, look at that.
God, he got a bit of sun.
His arse looks like the moon.
Full and white.
For some, island life became a little too close.
They'd walk around sometimes with their willies out.
Oh, we've seen a snake.
It's cold in there.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This is how the Red Hot Chili Peppers used to play. I'm Anthony Kiedis.
Wow.
I felt like I was seeing like my dad's willy.
He's over. Oh God. He's bending over. This isn't what I want to see.
It was vile.
Where was your loo?
In the sea.
Always the sea.
It was always en route to the sea.
So was diarrhoea a big part of camp living?
A few of us. Do you have diarrhoea for a month?
I did.
Die?
No, I certainly settled into a routine fairly quickly of having the that's for sure.
I've got a belly full of desiccated coconut, and I can tell you now, it's not pretty.
I know it's there, but I just keep holding it in, holding it in. I know I could go more if I wanted to. Just feel like rubbish.
Listen, I had the runs from day 1 to day 30.
Oh, my head is throbbing. I think I might be dehydrated.
Remember, that's all we've got now.
One celebrity's struggle with the conditions caused tension within the group.
Before we went on the island and we was all on the boat and all that, Paris said, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. And we got there and she did none of that.
I'm ready to kill today.
I was convinced that I was going to do really well in that situation. I'm gutsy, I'm tenacious, I've got a survival instinct, I'm going to be resourceful, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. You get there, I was rubbish.
I physically can't take another step. Oh, this is really hard. You all right?
What's up, babe?
It's just really hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I just thought I was going to be better than this. I just don't feel like I'm doing anything. I just feel so exhausted after today. I'm completely covered in sand. I feel like I've got a bit of like irritated skin on my arse. Everybody else getting chafing in places.
That's literally, you could start a fire in my arse crack. It's that dry.
What's new, sweetheart?
When 8 or 9 people are doing their job and 1 or 2 aren't, then it's going to cause frustration in the camp. Apparently you can sit around and do all, it's okay. You don't have to do anything, it all happens. Magically appears.
There were a couple of moments on that island where people were cruel. I don't think I was as bad as maybe some people were making out, but I don't know.
She needs to make her mind up whether she's staying or going.
I think we've got to just accept that we're carrying her. You know, we're expecting her to do stuff.
Just find that very frustrating.
Yeah, I know it's frustrating.
It is the survival of the fittest, and I kept thinking, Lord of the Flies, Lord of the Flies.
Once you've been labelled as the weakest link, it's, rightly or wrongly, I probably was the weakest link, but once you've become labelled as that, it's almost impossible to shake that, because every single thing that you do is interpreted through this frame of, she's the lazy one.
Oh, see you later. Bye, guys. Love you. Sorry.
Another one bites the dust.
If I could have given more physically, I absolutely would have done, and I just couldn't. I'll put my hands up, I just couldn't hack it.
James, obviously it was difficult for you when Paris left. Talk me through that.
My only regret with Paris is that she has been through more in her life than anyone else here, and I didn't really understand her, but I don't regret having worked with someone who I think isn't helping the camp.
I think it's totally valid. You've got to be honest in these sort of groups, and the only currency out here is hard work.
Oh, for sake. Oh, I can't be arsed. So dumb.
Quitting the island can be contagious, and for the younger celebrity, once the idea took hold, it became impossible to shake off.
I want this to go.
I know, but it's hard.
I know it's hard, but that's the point, isn't it? And life is hard.
Yeah.
Your whole life is going to be about survival.
Emotionally, I was really struggling when I left. I'd had enough.
So, Martin, what's going on then?
You're going to go today?
I think so, yeah.
Nothing could persuade you to stay.
What about if Crackers puts his cock in a sock again?
That would make me want to go faster.
As soon as you get it in your head, it's like a fire. It spreads like wildfire. And then as soon as that little glimmer and that little percent of you thinks, oh, maybe I could go, that's it, you're gone.
It was when I literally saw yours and Eric's pubes sprouting out from your hands when you were clasping onto your and your dick, so I was just like, nah.
Well, listen, we've had to put up with your pubes sprouting out from your bikini bottoms, all right?
They're not that bad.
Don't make it it's just us.
She was more than tough enough to see this experience through. And I really wanted for her to get to the end of this and succeed.
I only just thought I started to get to know her, and she's gone.
I know.
Oh, I could kick myself. I just wish I didn't leave.